Guys, yeah, I'm here to have another video. As you can see, we are in a game different from Minecraft ones. So, this game is going to be Phasmophobia. Now, this game, the basic gist of it is you gather different evidences throughout a house that is haunted by a ghost to determine what kind of ghost it is. So I'll give examples since I've played with it, like a wraith, a mimic, which are different evidences. But you can have fingerprints, freezing temperatures, which require find handprints on doors, or to find negative temperatures in a certain room. Now there's more evidences than just those two, but I'll get into that if I need to use them. I'll explain to you at the time. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Okay guys, so one bit of note, you will not have all this equipment like when you start off. I have bought all this equipment. The main stuff you will have is you have one of these flashlights, one of these UV lights which help you see the fingerprints, one of these EMF readers, one spirit box which if it's a part of the evidence you can speak to the ghost and say I'm close or behind you, next to you. Ghost writing book, you set down in the ghost room, which is a room that the ghost is haunting. It's a big room in the house. This is dot stretcher, and if it's part of the evidence, it will run through it and you'll see a faint outline of the ghost run past. These cameras can help keep an eye on the dots and also see ghost orbs, which can only be seen by cameras and are left primarily in the ghost room. Now, thermometer, this is how you check temperatures, and these are all extra stuff which smudge sticks can prevent the ghost from attacking you for a small bit of time during a hunt, and can also help prevent it from hunting for like 90 seconds or so. Candles can be good if it's part of your task, or just determining if the ghost is there or not. These help stop hunts, crucifixes, and these can help for more photos. These are these explained at this time, so what I grab a thermometer, grab a flashlight, and a UV light. Now these, by the way, are strong flashlights. Basically they're just like these, but like, stronger, so you can see further. So while we're doing this, I've already played this map a little bit, so I know where most bonds are, but I'll start entertaining. Now, this thing here is the breaker, so we turn this on, otherwise there'll be no lights on. And you see we're looking back there, there's something called cursed possessions that were added actually only very recently, and each map there are one of like 6 cursed possessions. And and I know there's a voodoo doll that can spawn there, right? There is Ouija board and summon circle that can spawn down there. Summon circle also just summons the ghost when you light all the candles. You need a light for that, and you don't get them when you start. Now, in here, there can be a music box, which we do not have. So, if it's not doll, it's not mirror, which helps you see where the ghost is, music box, well, it will start singing and it will start coming towards it. So, there's this one last thing, and I kind of hate these ones, because if you get something called the Handman, it basically kills you, so I'm going to run out of the house and draw like as an exit, because that helps if it is like some death which causes a hunt, it'll be fine. Okay, now that one, either if it goes green, push your sanity up, goes red, push your sanity down, which moves me to sanity. Sanity is how it determines if it goes to a hunt. Lower sanity equals higher chance of hunt, higher sanity equals less chance of hunt, basically. There's a few more things than that, but that is the basic gist of it. So I'm going to take this. Now, in this game there's a push to talk button, which is V. B is for radio if you're talking about players. So say I'm in that van, and I'm in the house, I can't hit V and talk to them, because I have to hit B to use the radio. Now I'm going to quickly check the temperature here. So, because I'm sure I saw it a bit colder in here. What about in here? Because this was actually quite cold. Yep, freezing, which that is actually part of its evidence. So that means to confirm it's in here. So here's how you use spirit box. I will have to talk to the ghost and ask questions, and if it gets a response, part of evidence. I have to have lights off. Here we go. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Okay, now here's a really interesting one. There's a question that's actually on the wiki. It says, are you French? it's not French. Okay. Now you see it was opening that locker. Now that's where you can check for fingerprints. So we already have freezing temperatures, and okay, that flicker, that happens, and I'm still getting a bit scared by it, but it's nothing compared to something called a ghost event. Basically, the ghost kind of just sort of appears. Because right now there's no handprints there, I'm not going to cross off fingerprints just yet. Just because it might open another door and I can fully confirm that. So, yeah. But what we can confirm is that we have, in this notebook, that we have freezing temperatures and no spirit box because it didn't respond to me. Now this leaves this amount of ghosts. There's a lot of ghosts, all of their different abilities. As you see here, they have all these different abilities. So, one could be this one, all time one person at a time. So I'll explain that one. So say it was Banshee, and I was the one I was targeting. My teammates could just do circles around it, and it wouldn't care. That's just how kind of it is. So, what we need to do now that I've identified the ghost room, at least what I do, I put a dots projector and a camera. That's so I can see the dots and also can gain evidence for ghost orbs. Now, I'm going to tell you about a really sneaky ghost called the Mimic. Now, Mimic has technically 4 pieces of evidence: ghost orbs, freezing temperatures, fingerprints, and spirit box. Now, the reason why is because if you look at the Mimic, it says still puts out ghost orb signs in the mimics, but if you look at evidence for it, there's no actual evidence to suggest it's a mimic. Just say I got freezing temp, spirit box, and fingerprints, but also got ghost orbs, that would be a definite mimic. Or say I got freezing temperatures, fingerprints, ghost orbs, I'd have to check spirit box just in case it was a mimic. That's why it can really trick you, like when you first start off this game with the mimic. So, yeah. Now that we've got that set up, we can turn the lights off and close this door and close this door. I usually do that because it makes it easier. And that's a good thing. So it opens a door, we can actually go check fingerprints, and if we don't get any fingerprints, we can fully confirm we do not have that bit of evidence. So, let's go check this camera. You want to turn on night vision mode to check for ghost orbs. You should see him reasonably soon, but I'm going to go check. Oh wait, you didn't see, I don't think, but just in the center, like there, like in the center of the one, I just saw a tiny bit of ghost orb, and we just got dots. So we got ghost orbs and we got dots, so we got Yuri. Now, I remember Yuri because I've had them before. They hate it when you talk next to them. Let's go to there. So, as I was saying, they hate you talking next to them. I'll even show you in the ghost thing. I think this is the one. It's not one, never mind. I think it was actually I can't remember it now. If it was a yokai. Yeah, that's the one. They hate that. Now, I could leave right now. I know it's Yuri, I could leave. But, in this game, you also have things called optional objectives. But you want to do this so you can get more money. So, I find evidence of paranormal with an EMF reader. That basically means if it goes to a 2 or anything higher than that, you got it. As long as it picks up something. Motion sensors actually means walk past it and activates it, you get it. And hunt for a crucifix. The place crucifix is around the ghost room, and if it's 3 meters within it, it will stop the hunt, but also use the crucifix. That one I might not do. But if I have to, I might have to yell the name, which angers the ghost. Like, that doesn't matter what ghost it is, yelling its name will anger the ghost. So, what I need to do is I need to grab an EMF reader and a motion sensor. This is what these things are right here. These are sound sensors. I don't use them too much. I don't use them too much. I don't see the use of them, but it just kind of detects sound. So you could tend to detect the ghost, but motion sensors are much better. So, yeah. So, now I want to walk back into this house, and this gets scary, because once you know what it is, it's also scary, because you could really die right now, because you can start a hunt, which means the front door locks, so you have to go hide. Nice EMF too. So now, right, if I place this motion sensor down, we just gotta wait for it to walk past that. Boom, you just walk past it. So now we head back to the van, we grab crucifixes and throw them on the ground. But look guys, they will not work if you're holding them in your hands. They have to be on the ground in the ghost room. Even then, it might not work. to be honest, I think they're a bit like finicky because they have to be not in the ghost room. We do, but if they're in the ghost room, it can still start a hunt because it may not be in 2 to 3 meters of the ghost. So that's why you kind of want to spread them out. So I'm gonna throw one there, and then I'm going to go and I'm going to go hide in this closet if I can. Nice. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to V for push top button, and I'm going to yell the name of it, which is that name right there. So here we go. I will actually go back to this when something happens and I either get this done or something happens. So here we go. Alright guys, it didn't do anything, but like I need to try. Patricia Clark, Patricia Clark, Patricia Clark, Patricia Clark, Patricia Clark, Patricia Clark, Patricia Clark. It may sound a bit dumb, but I need to yell this. Patricia Clark. One moment. Patricia Clark. Okay, I'm just gonna keep trying this. Come on. Patricia Clark. I'll try a few more times. If it doesn't start a hunt. Patricia Clark. You know I'm just gonna get out of here because that one's it's finicky because it could start a hunt, open that closet and boom, I'm dead. And if it's gonna play this game, don't be, because like sure it is a bit scary sometimes, but the actual definition is not like we won't do it now. We should just take the hands, they just come to the house and do that. So it's a bit scary, but like it's not like a jump scare type thing. So now I've done that, to make sure you put Yui in your book or ever go shoot thing, like put the guys to Goyo. So you want to put that in there, and we can now move. So that is our first some mission that you've seen on the channel, and I'll see you in a moment. Alright guys, so I'm gonna pick down gold again, which that was how I did last time, because I'm gonna try and get a different cursed possession. So the reason I do this house is because I know all the spawns of those possessions, as you may have seen last game. So yeah, and once you also find your groove in terms of like what you want to grab, it's pretty easy. Like I always grab thermometer. You also want a strong flashlight or flashlight if you don't have strong ones, and I always grab UV light because it's easier. But if you don't do that, like thermometer and stuff, I would recommend grabbing a photo camera because you might find the bone or something you can print straight off the bat. And taking photos of stuff is really useful. I just it's fine. It's just a ghost event, right? It's just a ghost event, right? Right? Yeah, it's just a ghost event. That's why this game's scary sometimes. That's why this game is scary sometimes. As I was about to say, we got the door this time, as you can see here. So I don't ever mess with this, so you might think you play with this for me because I ain't touching that. It's just a no. Yeah, now last time we got the tarot cards, I remember. Now what I should have done, I should have taken a photo of them, because basically photos give you more money. So if I took a photo, say the bone was here, I get 1, 2 or 3 stars depending on my distance, the light, and just how clear you can see it. So yeah. Now I'm looking for one around a 5, like here. So when we head back to the foyer, right here, that's what they call it. I'm not sure. I would just call it a hallway, but that's what they call it when like if you had to split box or you just asked where it was, it would say foyer, which I don't know, sounds a bit meh. 5.3, okay, so I think I might be here? I'm honestly not sure. It's kind of weird. In this hallway, it can be a bit finicky, but I think if you get just right around here, yeah, I'd say it's gotta be there. Anything like 5 or just 5.1, 5.5 maybe, that's probably where I'd say it'd be. So now we know where it is roughly. We grab our camera again, and another pair of dots. Actually, no, I'm gonna grab a spirit box this time. See, it varies. Sometimes I grab spirit box and camera, sometimes I grab dots and camera. It really depends on how I'm feeling. I'm gonna try to talk to the ghost. I may die, so So if I aim it like that, okay. I'm still proceeding to there as well for ghost orbs, so. That's a hunt. That's a hunt, that's a hunt, that's a hunt. Go. Ah. Wasn't. Was that a ghost event? I don't know anymore. This is why it's scary. Oh god. Wait. I'm taking a risk. If I die, I die. Okay. Wasn't locked, that means it wasn't a hunt. I'm getting out of here for a moment. So if you have a look at our shifty chart, you'll see that it wasn't very happy. So I'm not sure what this could be, but that's why we have spirit box and other stuff to check. See, it's not even a hunt, but the hunts are scary. But you have something like a revenant, which will look really fast if they see you, so have them outrun that. Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? How old are you? Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Are you here? Okay, so I'm not getting anything with that. Now, you want to check temperature again. One is good for confirming the ghost is still there for one. Also good to check because sometimes you might not get freezing. So I'm gonna go back because I think it might be in that small bathroom since that door is partially open. So we might be able to actually get fingerprints, which that's pretty good evidence, I would say. So I'm going to take my UV light as well. I will run with a camera. Yep, we've got fingerprints, which means we can now take a photo of that, and as I'll show you in the book, if we saw fingerprint photo, which now once I leave here and I've identified the ghost correctly, I will get it correctly. So one thing I want to do now is we want to take that evidence and put it in the ghost thing. So say I just took a guess at Obake. It wouldn't matter, I wouldn't have to put EMF5 and dots or whatever its evidence is to get Obake in. You don't have to find every bit of evidence. If I say like this thing was a ghost writing and I eliminate freezing temps, ghost orbs, spirit box and dots, I know it has to be EMF5, so it's a game of elimination as well as gathering evidence. So let's also now have a look at this camera and see if we can see any ghost orbs happening. And if not, I'm going to go grab something because I still have a suspicion that it might have moved to that bathroom because there's a handprint there. So we want to take a dot and go confirm that, because if it is, then that's really annoying. If someone plays this map a lot, like I play this map a lot, it's pretty much the only. Yep, it's definitely in here. Yep, in here. As I was saying, it's really annoying here because if I put the dots down, it's going to be really bright. So I'm going to try to put them down like around here and see how that works. So let's try that. It probably will still be very bright because it just doesn't work very well in that small bathroom. Only place it doesn't work though. So, wait, you see, it's kind of a bit annoying. I think with some because I said you can probably just see the ghost orbs if there are any. Now, go use spirit box. Personally, I've already tried that, but yes, I have. But in the foyer, not in the little bathroom. So I'm gonna go try that because if it is spirit box, it might have not responded. Okay. Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? How old are you? Are you here? Are you close? How old are you? Okay, it's definitely not spirit box. So, I'm going to quickly pick up this dot and look at ghost orbs. And once we have confirmed it's ghost orbs or not, we can then go back and place them back down. That's really another thing, you have to like come back up. But look at, even with the dots gone, it is still really annoying in this bathroom. So, back when I maybe have some more evidence, Oh yeah, I don't have any more evidence, but I did just place down a ghostwriting book, which basically, if you're writing that, it's just a bit of evidence. So, yeah. So you constantly see me checking my activity, well, it's just a good thing to do, but see that 0 right there? If that goes up straight to 5, you can immediately put EMF 5. I say immediately, but you might have to check first. Maybe try to do it again. That's a really cool tip if you want to get EMF 5, like, even before you maybe exit the van, or like, even before you get more equipment to go through, or just guess, like, oh, it's EMF 5 because this jumped up straight to 5. Now, oh, wait a minute, it's open that door. Oh, it's writing in the book. Okay, that's why I put it on the radiator, so I can see that's writing in the book. So, I need to go get some more equipment. One, I have a photo camera, so got that, and actually, let's just check those right enough and see what we can get. So it can't be dots, it can't be ghost orbs, and it can't be a box, and it can still be EMF 5. So let's grab this. Let's grab a thermometer's already in there. I think. Yeah, it should still be since it's not in the van. So what you want to do, right, is you want to walk in here. Do that. Walk around to EMF. You might not even get anything. Wait, I'm sure I just saw my breath for a moment. Oh yeah, I flew out here. Okay, so I'm gonna wait a moment. I'm gonna run back in to check temperature. I'm sure I just got freezing here. Oh, 0.1. 1.2, come on. I'm sure it just got freezing here. EMF 2. Weird. I'm just sure. Basically, there's two ways to measure the temperature. Either you see your breath, and that means you got freezing, or you use thermometer, which requires $30 to buy from the store. So, yeah. As you just get money from complete missions, getting photos and stuff. So look at my photos, right? Got dirty water, got a few fingerprints, interaction. So I don't think it's freezing temps as much as I thought I saw it. It's not a demon. A poltergeist, what's the box? Poltergeist, they throw around a lot of stuff. And Myron, I'll have to take a look at again. Because they're quite one hunting and make paranormal sounds. Okay then, so for Myron, that would be EMF 5 and Spirit Box. So before I try Spirit Box, I don't think it's that, but here's the thing. It's either about getting the evidence, or you just eliminate evidence as it's not, and you just end up with something that it has to be. So, are you here? Are you close? Where are you? How old are you? Are you here? Are you close? How old are you? Where are you? No response. So, it's not Spirit Box. So it's got to be a Myron. See, that's the good thing about it. You can also just eliminate evidences. So, now I've done that, like last time, we're going to go and grab our stuff to get the objective done. So, a photo of a ghost is not going to happen because that's just too risky for a solo player. Same with the Escape the Ghost, we can only get to walk through salt. But that does mean, since we know it's a Myron and not a wraith, which I'll explain why I say that, a wraith is the only ghost that doesn't leave footsteps when stepping in salt. So you can actually test if it's a wraith or not. It will step in the salt but not leave any footprints. And we can actually leave that salt because if it was not objective, we wouldn't know if we walked through it. But since it's an objective, we know that it will walk through it. We wouldn't just walk through it. So let's grab a UV light. We don't need it. But it'd just be good to see the footprint. So walk in here. I'm gonna just take a picture of that. Take a picture of that and get out of here. So I should have gone 2 photos. Okay. One first photo. You know, I'm gonna go check. Did it stop in the other one? No, okay then. I won't do anything. Because you get more money, but you're also risking your life every time you step in there, so that's gonna be, wait a minute, huh? Wait, let's jump straight to 5. Wait, yeah, it's even 5, okay, I can move on, I thought that was never goes, but no, that even confirms it, so yeah, we've got even 5, so, we can leave this house, we know it's an island, I'm not gonna take a photo or escape the ghost, it's too risky for a solo player, so, that's our second successful hunt, and that'll be the last time we do for this video. So, if you guys did enjoy this video and want to see more in the future, please hit the like button down below, consider subscribing to the channel, because it really does help, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!